The term Hashira means pillar when directly translated. And when we think of pillars, we think of strength, sturdiness, enduring, something that helps to uphold a structure of some sort. In Demon Slayer, the Hashira embodies the essence of those very attributes and more. They possess crucial traits to help navigate the infested world of flesh-eating, merciless demons that prey upon the weak. These powerful traits they possess are applicable in today's world and quite honestly, much needed. In this video, we will dive into the mental aspects to see what it takes to become Hashira in today's world. The first Hashira trait we will discuss is the power of determination. Although up until this point in Demon Slayer, we haven't seen every single Hashira display some form of determination when fighting against demons, we can all agree on this. In order to become Hashira, you have to have a strong form of determination. And when I think of determination, I immediately think of Rengoku when he fought against Akaza. He had that unwavering desire to defeat Akaza, but bigger than that, Rengoku and every single Hashira are determined to make sure humans are protected and to defeat Muzan Kibusuji. Every single Hashira is devoted to their purpose, and in reality, we all have purpose, and what drives that purpose is determination. See, when you're faced with tests, obstacles that seem insurmountable, you have to stay determined to reach your goal because you know your purpose must be fulfilled. No matter how many obstacles are placed in front of you, determination is going to have you go forward and right through them. And that's why determination is one of the core pillars of the Hashira. The second Hashira trait we're going to talk about is perseverance. Now, perseverance and determination are relatively similar, but again, determination is what drives that purpose. Perseverance is what drives determination. So when things get tough, you persevere through. You have to stay persistent. So in Demon Slayer, one of the most persevering moments outside of Rengoku was Tengen Uzui and his battle against Gyutaro. Now, Tengen had some crazy obstacles to overcome. He had to protect his wives, Tanjiro and his crew. Then he had poison running rampant throughout his body. And to top it all off, he lost his arm. Tengen was on the verge of dying. Yet, what did he do? He persevered through. Because again, his purpose is to protect all humans and to make sure he defeats all demons. What drives that purpose is determination. What drives that determination? Perseverance. When things get tough around your purpose, you stay determined. But most importantly, you stay persistent. Even when things are not going your way, you have to remain persistent. And that's why perseverance is a core pillar in the Hashira and in today's world. When things seemingly don't always go your way, rather than fold and cry and mope around about it, what do? You attack it head on. Because things aren't always going to be easy for you. Life is going to continuously test you over and over again until the end of time. The burden that's placed on you will be no bigger than what you can handle. Through the thick and thin, you stay determined on that purpose. But most importantly, you persevere through whatever you need to get through. The next Hashira trait we're going to discuss is concentration. Concentration is an underrated attribute in my opinion, because when you lose concentration on a task at hand, then it won't thoroughly be accomplished. And linking that to Hashira, if they don't have total concentration breathing on a task at hand, then guess what? They won't be able to thoroughly accomplish what they need to accomplish. That's why it's called total concentration breathing, because again, you have to concentrate on that exact moment that you're in order to gather the energy, the mental aptitude, the focus to overcome any obstacle that is placed in front of you. There were several moments in Demon Slayer that illustrated the power of concentration. For me, it's Tanjiro, and we've seen moments throughout the entire Demon Slayer series where he has to gather his thoughts and really concentrate on his breathing to accomplish the task at hand. Or even Zenitsu, when we first witnessed his power being on full display, when he again concentrates on his thunder breathing. When I think of concentration, I think of it as being a dome or umbrella that encapsulates all of the other attributes. And if anything gets through that dome, then you know you're gonna lose focus. Think about today's world. We have so many distractions. Social media, over-sexualized videos, pictures, different forms of drugs. All of these different things are in front of our faces. And it's trying to deter our concentration. Each time you pull out that phone, when you walk outside, that concentration dome is being attacked. So again, you have to make sure you stay concentrated. In the moments of weakness, when you feel like your concentration is about to break, completely empty your mind. And when you're ready to come back, the task that needs to be completed, let that be the first thought in your concentration dome. So then now, it's the only thing you're gonna be focusing on. Concentration is a Hashira pillar we must have. The fourth Hashira trait we're gonna talk about is fortitude. Now, fortitude and perseverance perseverance are relatively similar. But the thing about fortitude is that it's the emotional and mental strength that enables courage in the face of adversity. So think about fortitude as being the courageous aspect of perseverance. They both go hand in hand, but fortitude really drives perseverance. It's what gives you that emotional edge. When I think of fortitude, I immediately think about Tanjiro. In the first episode, when he came back and saw his family completely slaughtered. So you imagine just going through that. You have to have emotional and mental strength in order to keep persevering through. And not only that, his sister turned demon on him. So then he elected not to kill her. He wanted her to survive. That takes mental and emotional strength. So Tanjiro was met with gruesome pain, and yet he still had the courage and mental fortitude to keep pushing. So applying that in today's world, think about your first time working out or your first time attending a martial arts class. That takes a lot of courage and mental fortitude to get through those. So think about the different adversities you had to face and how you overcame them. That took fortitude, and that's why that's a quality Hashira trait to have. And most importantly, in a society that tries to throw you down every moment they can, it takes fortitude to stand back up. Now, the last Hashira trait we're gonna discuss is compassion. Now, compassion is one of those characteristics that I think is lacking big time in today's society. At the end of the day, compassion is what seals up that brokenness we feel. Having compassion for a friend, family member, fellow man, just the things around you is what truly nourishes us. And when we think about the Hashira and Demon Slayer, every single Hashira, no matter how cold they may appear, has some form of compassion because they see that the pain that was caused by the demons, but most importantly by Muzan Kibusuji, they feel the compassion to protect the ones around them. And honestly, some characters more than others, not just Hashira. You think about Tanjiro, he has compassion even for the demons. That's the next level of compassion. Some Hashira don't have that. You see, when Tanjiro brought his sister all around those Hashira, for several of them, it was on sight. They wanted to get rid of Nezuko just like that. But the other few Hashira had compassion. They understood. And it took persuading by Tanjiro to get Gyo Tomioka to not kill her. But the point is, have compassion. Even when you don't fully understand or you disagree with that person, still keep that compassion. A lot of wrongs that we see in today's world comes from a lack of compassion. And that's why, as individuals, we have to do better. Show compassion. But those are my 5 core principles that I think we all should have and what it means to be Hashira in today's world. In honor of the latest Demon Slayer season, the Hashira training arc. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the season so far. Although I did read ahead a little bit, so I kind of know what's gonna happen. I'm pretty excited to see this in anime, so let me know what you guys think. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Most importantly, make sure you are properly subscribed. I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always, and now shade. Boom, we out, baby.